Good day everyone. Today I'm going to discuss to you about arc length and area of the sector. Now what do we mean by arc length and area of the sector? Let's illustrate that. Let's have a circle, then a center and radii. For instance, this is point A, B, and C. So this is circle B. Now what do we mean by arc length? Once we said arc length, we are dealing with the measurement of the length of the given arc. So it implies in this illustration, we're going to take a look on the measurement of length of arc AC. Now, how about area of the sector? What do we mean by area of the sector? What do we mean by sector? Sector is this one, the shaded part. Now, to know the area of the sector and the arc length, what are we going to do? We're going to apply formula. For arc length, we have S is equal to R theta, where S is the arc length, R is the radius, and theta is the angle measured in radian form. Take note, theta is angle measured in radian form. If theta is in degree form, what are we going to do? We're going to convert the degree measure into radian measure. Now, to find the area of the sector, we have A is equal to 1/2 r squared theta, where A is the area of the sector, R is the radius, and theta is the angle measure in radian form. Let's try this problem. If the logo of Tansa National Comprehensive High School has radius of 5 feet and one of its design forms an angle measure of 45 degrees, find the area of the sector and the length of the arc of the given angle. The first thing that we need to do, let's write first the given. The first given is radius. Radius is equal to 5 feet. And the next one is angle measure, which is equal to 45 degrees. So theta is equal to 45 degrees. However, like what I told you, theta should be in radian form. So we need to convert 45 degrees into radian measure. So we need to multiply this by pi over 180. 45 over 180 can be simplified and it can be 1 over 4. So therefore, it can be pi over 4 rad. So we are looking for A, or the area of the sector, and S, which is the length of the given arc. So now let's apply the formula. So let's have the solution. S is equal to R theta. Let's substitute the given value. So we have pi for the given value for radius. And for theta, we have pi over 4. So let's write pi over 4. Let's multiply. 5 times pi is 5 pi over 4. So since we're using feet, so therefore the length of the given arc is 5 pi over 4 feet. Now for area of the sector, we have A equals 1/2 r squared theta. Let's substitute. So we have 1/2. Your r is 5, so let's substitute 5 squared. And your theta is pi over 4. Let's simplify 5 squared. So we have 1/2. 5 squared is 25 times pi over 4. Let's multiply 1 times 25 times pi. Let's have all over 1 for 25. And let's multiply the numerator and then all the denominator. 1 times 25 times pi, we have 25 pi. And 2 times 1 times 4 is 8. 25 and 8 is the simplest form. So therefore, our final answer is 25 pi over 8 feet squared. So the area of the given sector is 25 pi over 8 feet squared. Let's try another example. The owners of the resort plan to have circular swimming pool and they asked the engineer to divide the pool with each part having arc length of 8 pi over 3 meters. The radius of the pool is 40 meters. If you will be the engineer, what will be the area and the angle measure of each part of the pool? Let's try and let's start writing the given. The first given is 8 pi over 3 meters, and that's arc length. So therefore, S is equal to 8 pi over 3 meters. Next is radius, which is equal to 40 meters. Now we're looking for theta and the area of the sector. So let's now have the solution. So we're going to have S is equal to R theta. Here, let's substitute. Instead of writing S, we're going to write 8 pi over 3. And instead of writing R, we're going to write 40, then times theta. To find theta, we need to divide both sides by 40. So now we're going to have 8 pi over 3 times 1 over 40. So if we're going to multiply fraction to whole number, we're going to get the reciprocal of 40 and multiply that to the numerator, which is equal to theta. 40 and 8 can be simplified. They are both divisible by 8. So 8 divided by 8 is 1. 40 divided by 8 is 5. So 1 times 1 is 1. So we're going to have pi. 3 times 5 is 15. So we have pi over 15. So therefore, our theta is equal to pi over 15. Now, to find the value of the area of the sector, we have 1/2 r squared theta. Let us substitute. Instead of writing r, we're going to write 40 squared. Instead of writing theta, we're going to write pi over 15. Let's simplify 40 squared, and that is 1,600. And then let's bring down pi over 15. Now let's multiply 1 times 1, 6 times pi. We have 1,600 pi. And 2 times 15 is 30. However, 1/6 over 30 are both divisible by 10. So therefore, A is equal to 1/6 divided by 10. We have 160. And 30 divided by 10, we have 3. So therefore, our final answer is 160 pi over 3 meter squared. And that is our final answer. Now let's try another example. James, Abad, and his friends bought a pizza. Since James pays the 50% of the pizza, therefore he will be given the biggest part. His friends decided to give him a part of which has an arc length of 8 pi over 3 inches. Inside the box, it is written that the radius of the pizza is 6 inches. What will be the angle measure and area of the part of the pizza given to James? Let's start writing the given. The first given is 8 pi over 3 inches, which is arc length. So we have S is equal to 8 pi over 3. Now, the next is radius, which is equal to 6 inches. So we have R, which is equal to 6 inches. Now, we're looking for A, or the area of the sector, and theta, which is equal to this one. Now let's have the solution. Let's have S is equal to R theta. Let us substitute. Instead of writing S, we're going to write 8 pi over 3 equals, instead of writing R, we're going to write 6 times theta. So to find theta, we need to divide both sides by 6. So we need to divide 8 pi over 3 by 6. So we need to get the reciprocal of 6 and multiply that by the numerator, which is 8 pi over 3. So that's 1 over 6, which is equal to theta. 6 and 8 are both divisible by 2. So we have 8 divided by 2 is 4, and 6 divided by 2 is 3. Now, 4 times 1 is 4, so we have 4 pi. 3 times 3 is 9, so we have 9. So therefore, theta is equal to 4 pi over 9. Now, to find the area, we have 1/2 r squared theta. Now, let us substitute 1/2. Instead of writing r, we're going to write 6. So we have 6 squared times theta, which is equal to 4 pi over 9. Now, let's simplify 6 squared. So we have 1/2 times 36 times 4 pi over 9. Now, let's simplify. 36 times 4 is 144 pi. Over 2 times 9 is 18. So, 144 divided by 18, the answer is 8. So therefore, we have 8 pi inches squared. So the area of the sector or the pizza given to Sir James is 8 pi inches squared. So that's all for today's discussion. I hope you've learned a lot for today's discussion. Thank you and happy math learning.